Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of the Sandbox mode of Tropico 5. We're still in the colonial era,
Majesty has
and I knew that was going to happen. We're down to about 6 months in our mandate, and as soon as it drops to the 5 months, you do get the 1-year extension for free.
The expedition has made a wonderful discovery, a peculiar, wide-eared marsupial. What shall we name it?
Right, so we did the expedition quest, which always seems to lead to this, and 2,000... Swiss bank account doesn't mean much, but a 6-month mandate extension and revolutionary support in one is a fantastic option, especially as we were already running a little bit tight there. Got a good amount of money. The bigger thing right now is that we still don't have any real unemployment. I don't think we can do any upgrades there. Most of these are already upgraded. It's too bad that at a glance, I mean, when you click, you can see if there's a star to show if they've been upgraded or not. But other than that, I would like a map mode that could very quickly let you know if a building could be upgraded at this time. And I don't think there is. There's nothing in the overlay. I'd checked that before. I don't think there's anything in the almanac. You know, and that would be a really handy tool. Because it sucks to find out that you've never gotten around to upgrading something. Maybe I'll drop a lighthouse, actually, since it will be instantly built. Complete that quest. And we'll want some trade routes later, potentially. Let's put it, yeah, over here so it's not going to block further docks. Plus, it sort of makes sense. Hey, there's a giant cliff here. Try not to hit it.
I understand that you have a lighthouse, old chum. His Majesty wants you to appoint a royalist as the new keeper of the lighthouse. It is of the utmost importance.
Well, again, the mandate can be very, very tough, but we really do have to start buffing our revolutionary support so we can actually get out of this game at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, we're supposed to be spending our money on housing. I forgot about that. I still have the cheap housing edict in place, the urban development, so we're going to try to just get a whole block of houses here. Let's not go too far into the negatives. You know, especially since we do have to wait for them to get built. Let's actually increase the priority of the military fort. Oh man, we can need everything to be finished here. Although it is good that the houses are being done, the shacks are starting to go away.
The leaders of the Tropican nation, in our...
There we go. Increased support for independence because we have finished the research of our constitution, even though we can't do the constitution quite yet. Happiness-wise, healthcare is still bad. We can't do anything about that, nor crime safety at this point. Entertainment, we could potentially put down another bar. In fact, it looks like we should, because it's still kind of yellowish over here. I think another tavern is going to be the way to go. We can't do a restaurant or anything, right? No, that's later. Opera house. Richer citizens. I mean, we do have slightly wealthier citizens, but not that much. Probably just drop in a second tavern. They're going to be close together. I'm hoping that they stack, but I'm not 100% sure. And we could probably make it a low priority building. Get the fort first. Actually, we may be able to just rush it. It's so cheap. Let's go ahead and do that. Just to get it done. Beauty, mentor, manager. Oh. Oh, the mentor helps things like everywhere? Interesting. Oh, maybe it's the global increase actually does help everywhere. Cool. Okay, well, let's drop a foreman in here to increase the effectiveness of that. And over here, our ranch, we can get a mentor in here. Environmentalists, just reduce pollution in this whole area where we've got sort of, you know, people living. So that seems like a pretty good idea. Get that fort underway. We're going to try to buy our way into the next era. Mostly, well, A, because we don't know how many troops the king is going to send our way, and secondly, because I'm not sure that it works. It says you're taking on 20,000 bucks in debt, but I haven't really seen the treasury change that I was aware of. Maybe, though, that was in the campaign. It might be different in the sandbox mode. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. All right, let's go and boost the speed up again. Got lots of goods waiting to be traded away. Get that finished. Get some soldiers on board here, so I don't have to be quite as paranoid, although I still really will be. Because this will just fight off the bare minimum invasion. In fact, I'm mostly hoping that it's someone who's going to go for the palace so that they can get guard towered. Because if they go and attack the mine, it's possible that anything will be strong enough to overcome whatever troops I've got.
Just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to...
Yay! Planks. We could do some lumber mill stuff. Especially over here. We might actually want to do that. What's our employment status like? Yeah, not ideal, actually, so let's wait up on that. Unless we get a whole bunch of new immigrants, but I don't really expect that'll be the case. Too many open jobs. We do have a full load of people at the military fort, so that's good. And we could beautify the area. I wonder if it increases housing quality. Maybe. Still got a bunch of buildings queued up. We do have the goat ranch going. Forage pens. Increase effectiveness by 10 for each nearby plantation. Oh, well that should hopefully work. It doesn't really tell you what the radius is, like what is nearby. What does this one have? Oops, let's get these quests.
We, the people of Tropico, demand the right to bear rams.
I will do right to
My
bear,
friends,
yes,
the
right to bear
smugglers,
rams.
inform me that there's good money in buying and reselling goods at a profit.
Really, is there? Well, we will build a new dock in a second. It's the cattle ranch. Oh yes, this one increases the effectiveness of plantations. It's a nice little combo, actually. This one is increased by plantations, vice versa. I mean, I guess it's not really a combo, but it's, you know, it's still good. Yeah, I got the money. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's build that fourth dock right away, because we're going to try to gain independence really, really, really soon. So, build me another dock, which will give us some more trade routes. I could build it here for, like, maximum space usage, but I like the idea of having everything in a row. It's like, it's slightly less efficient, but it looks a hell of a lot better. 13 new citizens have just arrived. Fantastic. Oh, and we will enact the right to bear arms. Increases crime and liberty. Makes infantry units stronger, but causes more casualties during uprisings. Right, because more people will actually get killed as opposed to just break away. Which is a little unfortunate, but we're going to do that. What I think I will do is also increase extra rations. Just try to make people a little bit happier. Not going to do the building permit quite yet. Especially since we are playing on a relatively hard economic mode, building permit may not be something that we can do. We could run a census at this point to try to figure out how many rebels we've actually got. But frankly, I'd rather spend the 10,000 bucks building defenses to protect me against the rebels. Are you a rebel? And speaking of, let's do something like that. Looks like the houses are, they should be done being built. How's the effectiveness? No. Does not seem to be affected by the beauty in the area, but I don't know, maybe it'll still make people a little bit happier, so we'll keep the park in there, why not? Oh, spent most of our money doing that. But that's okay.
His Majesty's Jubilee is approaching. Present him with an expensive gift, and he may extend your mandate.
I think I'm going to have to say this, even though it'll put me at negative 19,000. I don't want to lose the game to losing my mandate, so yeah, we really do. We're almost at 50% support. Hopefully finishing the docks, we'll finish that quest. Let's go and, okay, there, finished.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing.
More revolutionaries. And set up a new trade route of some kind. Export milk, which we can do because we've got goats and cattle. Tobacco, we're not really doing the tobacco thing. We do have a cotton thing, though. You know what? We'll take the cotton route. That'll be fine. And hopefully you don't lose just to, like, pure bankruptcy. But I think it was worth the move. And we do have ships coming in, and... oh, this one's actually quite poor. It's 20 grand waiting at that one. Like, as soon as the ships just come at the right time, we'll go into perfectly balanced economy instantly.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000
1,000 paper cuts!
we have invented paper.
Fantastic.
It has print on it, where there will be a summary of...
Sounds good to me. Alright, make me monies. Lots and lots of monies. Oh, that's the wrong ship. Or is it? Oh, no, they're still going. Okay. Because some is for, like, on the left-hand side is, like, the regular freighters, and the right-hand side are the ones from the trade routes. Right? The ones doing pineapple here. So, this one won't necessarily grab everything. But look at that. Our economy is going to be fixed very, very fast. Or at least, it's not going to be tragically broken. There we go. Boom. Good, we can deal with that. We've got 7 months to our mandate. We're at 49% approval. What can I do to just boost us up a little bit more? Mostly housing, religion. I don't want to go crazy on the missions, though. Are you capped out? You are capped out. Kind of do need another mission, then. Let's go and do it. Since we have no quests waiting for us quite yet. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can get some more housing down here, too, or something. Top priority. I don't think anyone's building anything else, but we'll make it top priority anyway. We could give people a big tax cut. If we had any cash, then that would make them happy as well. Oh,
We
what are
shall
you?
defend our island. We shall
Yeah,
find
see,
beaches. We
the
shall
fact that there are
finally
quests that
eat.
want 8 guard towers really emphasizes how important the guard towers are and how dangerous things can be. I think we might actually just lose here. 13 new citizens, 50%. Can we declare independence yet? No, it's got to be 51% is the problem. Finish the Catholic mission. Finish it. We need to hit 51% and, like, just finish. Tax cut. There. We'll go into the negatives, but that'll be okay. Hopefully it'll make them happy. No? Really? Personal approval is increased.
Presidente. Woo!
Yes!
Getting ahead of
Whew!
myself.
2 months
Go.
left.
The island is ripe for revolution.
Okay. Let's do a quick save. I'm gonna call this LP1-2, just to make sure I'm not doing something ridiculously crazy. I don't feel that we are strong enough to fend off. Well, that's not necessarily true. Well, here's the thing. Pause. I really think it feels like... Oh, I can't hit the button on pause. It feels like the thing where you go $20,000 in debt. I feel like it's glitched. I don't think it actually does anything, so it almost feels exploitative to choose it. I might be wrong. Maybe we'll do it and it'll work fine, or maybe it goes into your dynasty. I got 21,000 there. And I'm kind of tempted to see if I could fight off the royalists this time with the 4 towers, because they're going to land like right here. So they're going to take a lot of shots from that.
Presidente. Woo!
Yeah,
I'm getting
proclaim
ahead.
independence
His
now.
Majesty is
Oh, it's
most
$10,000 in
amused
debt.
by your
I think
Declaration of Independence.
because apparently the debt you pay is based on how much the crown likes you, and 10,000 is not bad. We're going to go ahead and take it and see what happens. So we went to the new era. So we went in with negative 9,000. Are we going to be at negative 19,000? We are not. I'll have to check my personal dynasty and see what happened there. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about conscription. So I really like the idea of having the better military, either professional army or the militia. The problem is right now we don't have the ability to educate our people at all. And so if we picked one of these two, our palace, our fort, and our towers would all be empty. And if there was an uprising of any kind, we just insta-lose. So we have to go conscription for now. We will look into changing that later, but we can't right now. Probably stay with secular state. It is kind of cool, actually, that it lowers crime. But I'm pretty bad about doing things to increase liberty. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't think we need the faster research tech rate. So secular is going to be fine. And I'm going to go all citizens can vote. Because I want to, I am going to be a true man of the people. I want to know what everyone has to say. So we're going to go everyone can vote. Yeah, even the ladies. Oh my God, even the poor ladies. Who'da thunk it? Approval rating is actually pretty high. Take a look at our dynasty. No, we didn't lose any money here. We didn't lose any money there. I don't think that I don't think it works. So I didn't necessarily, I'm not doing it to like exploit it. But, I would have accepted it. I should just like throw some money. I should like bulldoze a building and then rebuild it just to make it fair or something. But I mean, we'd be able to survive it anyway. We have a fair amount of money kicking around to be exported. And in fact,
welcome to our own bright
it's Lulu.
future. Our independence brought us freedom, El Presidente, and the Jolly Roger Bar and Radio, with me, Lulu, as your host.
And yeah, I was going to say, we probably have even more stuff waiting to be outputted. We're reaching the point where we need to get another Teamster's office. And even though I'm still, like, horribly, horribly broke, I can't. I'm too broke for that. I didn't realize the Teamster's office is that expensive. Because if we would like one to get more goods to the front, because right now we're kind of being limited that way. It's nice that we've got actual trucks bringing things around now. That's very handy. Really need a boat to come to this dock. But yeah, we need another Teamster's office. Social unrest provoked by our negative treasury. Oh! That's the first time I've seen that, actually. Okay, that's definitely ungood. Come on, ships. Give me a ship over here. There we go. Treasury's going to be fine in a minute. Maybe we'll be a little bit more careful with things. Can I build a police station yet? Because that would be... Yes, I can. That would be very important to be able to root out some rebels.
Mr. President, the world has changed.
Hello, Veronica.
We need to create a dystopian future where everything is...
Yeah, I like that. We're not researching the steel mill. Good. Okay. We'll try to get 2 industries up pretty soon, actually. What kind of industries can we get going right now? We need a power plant for a cannery. That's actually pretty high priority. We need the electricity technology, which we are researching. Let's delay the white flag. More constitution options is really nice because there's just like, it's just a pure bonus to stuff. But then, yeah, we'll get the power plant. What's nice is that we're no longer on a real time limit, I think. I mean, we'll advance to the Cold War era sort of, I think, more or less naturally, just based on the schedule. So, there we go. Look, see, all the money. I knew I had lots of money. Just a question of waiting for things to kick in. We got some bit of exploration. I think I will also run a road down here and get a couple of lumber mills going on. Or logging camps, rather. Here. I should have held shift to put it down again. And there. Get those going, and then I will go and build a lumber mill. I could build it close to here, but ultimately my goal is to get them shipped out. So I like to build all my industry on the water like that. Let's go community aid. Community aid. Faster research rate. We're in the negatives again. Hooray, hurrah. Modernize the weaponry. Instead of colonial infantry, we're going to have infantry. I think we can get personal death squads. No, that's later. And so is machine guns, right? Oh, no, we can do it, but we don't have the money. So once again, my people are going to get pissy, but hopefully our trade will work out.
Yes! Our healthcare has become so bad that I now declare us
yeah, healthcare.
finally free of the harmful influence of modern medicine. No more compulsory inoculations. No more tracking chips in our dental fillings. No more physician's oath keeping the cute doctors from dating you. Who cares about healthcare anyway?
Right, so maybe we'll build a clinic. We'll probably need 2, I think, with the population size that we've got. $1,000 with pays interest on Tropican sovereign. Oh! So, apparently, that's how it works. It doesn't go out of our treasury. Can we not drill down any deeper? Foreign aid. So apparently, I don't even know where you would see it. So there's just some debt that gets accumulated. So it's some debt in the background. We have to pay it off over time. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. So it works, just not the way that I thought it did. I have no idea where we can see any of this stuff. Politics? No. You should take a look at the factions, though. Religious faction does not like me very much, and there's a fair number of voters for it. We can probably build churches now, can't we? Yeah. Hell, we've got that other mission being built. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll... Oh, I can't. Uneven terrain, huh? If we bulldoze to a house, we could build one there. We're just gonna have to plan another place for people to live. Oh, that's the lumber mill. That's the mission. Derp derp. It's got the upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try to build another housing block somewhere. Here-ish? There's gonna be a fair amount of pollution, but it's actually probably not the end of the world. Let me go and build another road over here. We'll get a row of houses there, and then a church. We still have shacks? Yeah, we've got a few. Not too many. The housing situation has mostly resolved itself. And yeah, we still need to do the industry thing. So that is being built, which is fine. And then what was the other thing? Oh, cannery, for which I need electricity, which we are currently researching. Doing legalese first, which I think is still good. How many employees do we have available to ourselves? None. No employees at all. So we don't have to rush the industry stuff. In fact, if we get the Constitution going, we might be able to... 14 new people. We might be able to change what our immigration policy is, which might help things a little bit. It's kind of an awkward kind of a corner. Can I just start it here and will that work? No, it's going to have to be curved a little, which looks a little dumb, but that's okay. Mostly saves place. Just these intersections are too close together. Now you're done. We can go...
Presidente, I hereby wish to require...
Yeah, legalese. Okay, so... mandatory honest elections. We can't cheat, which is hard, but we don't get uprisings, which is nice. I guess that's it. This is, you're really deciding, do you want to play a game where you are doing the full sort of like, you're going to have rebels no matter what, and you're just going to deal with it. And you don't have to keep people happy because you're going to be just cheating the vote anyway. And so happiness does not matter in the totalitarian state, but you're going to be playing the military game. Down in democracy, you have to keep people happy because you have to do honest elections, but you really aren't going to have to worry about uprisings at all. Although, if you keep people happy, you don't have to worry about that. I still like the police state. We're going to do the that. I still like happy childhood. Nice and balanced that way. And then I like the... I don't think we need the educated immigrants. We need just lots of immigrants. So I'm going to go ahead with immigrants nation. And that's going to be okay. We've got a fair amount of money. Can we get a high school going on?
Special prize today. Everyone who guesses a number of the current amendment to the Constitution wins a free drink. Anyone who has even the slightest idea what's in it will also get a drink, because he's definitely not drunk enough. Finally, the grand prize for the night and any other night. All cute guys get a free date with me.
I love the radio in this game. I mean, I've always liked it, but I got to think that the Lulu character is working out really well. So we're going to get some more housing done. We can't do apartments yet, so I'll probably start building actual houses at this point. We got enough of a food base. We don't have to worry about people growing their own food. There's always the problem that we might not have enough food kicking around, but I think we're okay. Let's take a quick look at... I don't remember, like... food? Maximum population serviced, 150. We've got more people than that. Oh, that's at the grocery, though. Local food consumption. There we go. Monthly production, 280, 295. That's the wharf. This is not like... Wait, is that actually how much is actually being consumed? From these places? In which case it's not very much, but that's because most people grow their own food. So I guess that's fine for now. We're not in dire food situations. We're not in dire straits or any other band. Okay, that's working. Assuming I'm reading that right. Oh, we never did finish the quest to finish all the guard towers, but I guess we don't need revolutionary support anymore. Revolution has happened. We've been revolved. Okay, boats though. Do we have to reset our trade routes? We do. Oh crap. Milk is good for the allies. I don't know which side we're going to be on. We just need to find trade routes of any kind. Coffee. Oh, we need 70 with the Axis to sign that. Son of a... This makes the Axis happy. It's interesting. Some are easier than others. Okay, let's just... Our 2 active trade routes, we'll go ahead and add a second ship to each one, since that's all we can do. It's a log export. It's actually not a plank export, which sucks a little bit. I think we'll still end up exporting some logs, but we'll see. We might just have to go crazy with the logging camps. Just try to get as many of them going as possible. But yeah, we're not actually making much in the way of money here. We've got lots of imports, but we need more exports. Lighthouse, you're not doing a very good job. And they're all in sync, so all my income's going to be very clumpy. This is always very awkward. There we go. A little bit of cash, but I don't think I want to spend too much. Right, we got the sovereign debt still. Still don't have enough workers. Ally sent me some money. Thank you very much. Some workers there. That's the high school and that church for the happiness. Although people are pretty happy as is. Maybe I didn't have to rush the church. Still okay though. But yeah, let's make sure it finishes. Looks like it's gonna finish, but let's ensure it and try to hold back on the money. But yeah, what are we gonna do financially speaking here? What kind of mine is this? Coal. We should probably just get coal mines going. We do have a bit of an industry. We've got the logging camps. We've got the lumber mill. That should increase our exports. Even if we don't have a trade deal for the actual planks for the lumber, we'll still make money from selling it directly, like the normal way. 26 more citizens. Okay, so that should help our unemployment, or rather, the open job situation. We still have 0 unemployed, even with all these people running into the city. We need a police station. We got the high school done now, which is good. Only 5 students so far. I think more people will probably end up jumping in there, though. Good export. Still don't have tons of cash, but stuff is happening. More revenue. Yeah, we're doing fine. Actually, what I should do... really? There's unexplored area there? Really? How does that count as... Oh, that. A little pocket of unexplored. You know what? Just... do that. I like straight lines, but this will work. Just as a shortcut for different things. So we have some money. We don't have any unemployed people, but conceivably we could hook up another mine, because that does make some money. I really should get a police station down, though. Yeah, there's a lot of crime there. Can I fit it in here? I can. Yeah, let's do that. It's expensive, but it's going to be pretty important. Plus, we need to start discovering people's roles so we can deal with them. Know your role. Well, know their role. Housing situation is still... it's not terrible. There are a few shacks, and I do want to build some housing over here. I mean, we do have one queued up as well. Another church. Probably unnecessary to make people quite this happy.
A glorious invention, Presidente.
Too many pop-ups. Oh, I missed Lulu. I want to hear her talking about my church. I'm sad. This is probably worth doing. Water cannons. Don't need new employees for that. Does increase pollution. We were talking about having some houses
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting
here. That is a lot
love
of
and
support.
respect
Do I want to
for
change my leadership
They
at this
may
point?
have used different words, but that does not matter.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh
no, I did want to change.
That the
I forgot.
revolution's agenda is threatened. It seems that
So we have one clinic, but they want us to build another one. And again, this will become a bit of a residential area at some point, so I'll go ahead and do that. I assume they're asking because we're over capacity. Might not be. Here, I'll build it over here near the mine because it's going to be polluting, and we're not going to want houses right next to that. But maybe I should save up and do another one of the edicts for cheap houses. That makes sense. Oh, and actually, what kind of World War edicts might we want? Sovereign debt. Right, I can issue more sovereign debt. I can manage it. Oh, here's where we can see. Current debt. Oh, and I can repay it. So right now I have to pay $1,000 a year. Oh! Oh, that's very cool. $1,000 a year, or I can repay it whenever I want. I will have to pay a little bit on a premium. That's interesting. We could also just take on more debt if we wanted to. I don't think that would be very smart. But we could. I think we should probably try to pay off sooner rather than later. But we might want to do a housing boom first.
We have a perfect business
Okay,
opportunity.
export planks
We can
for the
make a
Axis, or
We have a perfect
fish
business.
for the...
We have a perfect business
Wait.
opportunity. We can make
This
a
is allies.
We have a
Is Axis.
perfect
Well, we're already
business
planning on doing planks,
opportunity.
so I guess we're going to
can
suck
make
up to
a
the Axis
huge
again, just like last
Now
time.
we have them right where we want them. Time for a little gouging.
Okay.
I really should see about getting myself a villainous laugh.
Mwahaha. So the net result of choosing this option will mean we'll be at 0 with the Axis, minus 10 with the allies, plus 20% with the capitalists, but more importantly, we're just going to make more money. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We need financial aid in whatever way we can manage it. Log debarker. Probably, because I'm betting, yeah, the input queue is huge, so the faster we can burn through that, the better. We just got some more citizens. We've got only 5 unemployed, though. So continuing the upgrade path is still really good. We are going to need some more houses. People coming on with cars. We are going to want to build some garages at some point. I'm hoping that the garages, the parking lots, work exactly the same as the Tropico 4 garages. If they don't, well, then I'm kind of going to be screwed. I still don't have a full set of students here. I'm surprised. Just not that many jobs that need literacy, I think. Lots of money in the bank. You know what? Oh, right. We're going to do the housing thing. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. Urban development issue. And then I'm going to go ahead and build some houses. And we'll do that because of this road. We'll go that way. And yeah, go into the negatives all the time. So were people whining about actual debt, or was it the sovereign debt specifically that they were complaining about? Militarists don't like that all citizens vote, and they don't like the immigrant nation. Religious are unhappy about several things, but good standing everywhere. Communists really love me. Capitalists are pretty good with me, too. No, we're doing okay. Threats. As far as we know, low, but we don't know how many rebels there are. Military loyalty is pretty good. We could give them more pay, but I don't think we want to do that right now. You know what we do want to do? We want to put a cut in this video. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.